Early.
Ikutan Bu Yani.
Oke ya, waktunya silakan. The time is yours untuk Pasir Jambu 1.
Dimulai aja ya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening everyone. It's been honor for us from SMPN 1 Pasir Jambu. Tonight we will perform and again join this meeting. Let me introduce myself, especially for the beginner or the newcomer. I'm the member of the one of the oldest one from this community. I'm Ibu Supriyatni. You can call me Ibu Yani. I will be your MC tonight. And in this program, thank you very much for your coming, for your attention for uh, this meeting this time. And first of all, let's start the program. We'll say by saying basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
For the next, let's hear the speech from the chairman of MGMP Bahasa Inggris from Gugus 3. Ibu Tariana, your time is yours. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much for the time. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good evening everyone. I really appreciate you taking the time to our meeting today, which is officially get started by Bu Yani, by the master ceremony. First of all, I'd like to extend my warm welcome to all members English learning community. There's not all members and non-members, but it is in a community called English learning community. I believe that someone outside the Subrayon tree is here also. Okay, and I hope again and again, I hope our meeting today will give us meaningful and increasing our insight about active learning. And I'd like to say my great gratitude for the teachers of SMP 1 Pasir Jambu who have prepared all the materials and to be discussed today. So I really appreciate your preparation and your sharing today. Maybe that's all for me. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for the chairman of English community from Gugus 3. And for the next, we will pray and saying doa. Who will lead for praying? Ibu Tariana.
Budui, Budui maybe.
Also, it must be from Pasir Jambu, from the
Yeah,
praying. You
yeah,
may
the
take
team,
from
the
the other
team.
participant.
No, from Pasir
No.
Jambu. Satu ini ya, satu set.
Oh, okay. So, Ibu, I think the time is yours.
Okay, can you hear my voice?
Yes, it's
Yes.
clearly heard.
Okay, thank you very much for the change for SMPN 1 Pasir Jambu today. I will lead to pray before we start our activity today. Let's say Basmalah together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I hope this activity today will be success, especially for SMPN 1 Pasir Jambu and also for all of the members of MPN1 MGMP Bahasa Inggris Gugus 3. Perhaps that's all. Please, Bu Yani.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much for Ibu. Next, I think finally the presentation is coming to be ahead, and Miss Vera will present for tonight. The time is yours, Ibu Vera.
Thank you very much, Miss Yani. Uh, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Thank you very much for your invitation for me to be present here. Now I want to share my topic is how to teach English alphabet.
Okay.
Actively teach the English alphabet. Focus on multiple approach. Multiple approach like visual, auditory,
Di sales kan?
interactive. Use flashcards, posters, and books to visually present letters and their corresponding sounds. Engage learners with the alphabet sound and
Excuse me, Bu Pera, can I share your screen?
yes,
Yes,
if
I
you
do.
Okay. Okay, this is the screen of Bu Pera for the post. Okay, wait a minute. From beginning ya.
Ya.
yeah, the title is How to Teach English Alphabet. Yeah, next. To effectively, to effectively.
Bu Pera, can you see my what's picture? My screen?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I. Yeah. Uh, Thank you very much, Bu Tariana. To effectively teach the English alphabet, focus on multiple approaches: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and interactive. Use flashcards, posters, and books to visually present letters and their corresponding sounds. Engage learners with the alphabet song and repetitive sounds to develop listening skills. 10 tips for teaching the letters of the alphabet. 1. Read alphabets books. 2. Learn the letters of important names. 3. Choose a letter of the day. 4. Play with magnetic letters. 5. Sing alphabet songs. 6. Incorporate our students' favorite toys. 7. Play game with alphabet cards. 8. Make chalk letters. 9. Go on a letter scavenger hunt. 10. Form letters from our body. Read alphabet book. Teaching the students the letters in the alphabet reading books, which our students, is a great way to expose them. The more opportunities our students have to identify letters, the better. Look for alphabet books that have bright, colorful picture with the letters printed in a large bold font to make it is as simple as possible for our students to memorize.
Sorry.
2. Learn the letters of important names. We can start by teaching our students the individual letters in their names. 3. Choose a letter of the day. As we mentioned earlier, the touch of memorizing 26 letters that each have feeling not only for our students but also for us.
Okay. Sorry.
Play with magnetic letters. Magnetic letters are a great tool to incorporate into our daily routine when helping our students learn the alphabet. 5. Sing alphabet songs. Singing alphabet songs to teach letter in the alphabet. We and our students will have a great time using silly rhymes, and funny sounds to write an alphabet song like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like that. 6. Incorporate our students' favorite toys. Our students have favorite toys that can help them understanding the alphabet. Like this, the students have toys, for example, car or doll. Maybe they make the name of the toys. The first alphabet, what is it, the first alphabet, like that. 7. Play games with alphabet card. Create our own set of alphabet cards on index cards. With these cards, we can play memory hits and ask our student to find them. Spell out simple words, set them out on the floor, and have our students pitch them up. Create a patch of random letters or our students can walk them. So random of the letters, and the student can choose the letters that the teacher say. Chalk letter. Chalk play to learn letters in the alphabet. Here are other fun ways to use sidewalk chalk to practice letter recognition. Call out letters for our student to write. Call out letters sound and have our students write the letter that makes that sound. Ask our student to draw things that start with a specific letter, like this. If the teacher say A for the A, so the students the students draw A in the book or in the drawing book. Go on a letter scavenger. The student can look for the letters anywhere, including on the pages of books, on signs, or even in nature, where they have to find and identify different letters. Or form letter with our body. The students can make the letter L with their body. They may need to blend and twist, use their limbs, or even stand on one leg to make it happen. Like this, using the fingers. L. What the form of L and what the
Yeah.
form of
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Like for the learn the letters of important names. When I taught this seventh class, I always ask the students to spell their names, and I teach nine class. I also say ask them to spell their name and learn the letters of important names like that. Thank you very much for your attention.
With the the explanation from Ibu Vera, thank you. Time for discussing for other members or participants who want to ask or sharing about this title. How to choose alphabet for the students, especially for the junior high school students. Although alphabet is the basic one, but if we teach the basic well, I believe for the uh, coming or for the future, the students will practice or can make sentence or speaking or other language uh, competent. So if I sorry, Bu Tariana, how many questions will
Question.
you discuss?
It based on the time. We will have the time until 9. So
Until
three maybe for the first turn, or
turn?
any other maybe can watch some sharing or question or addition information. Okay, it's up to
Okay.
you. It's up to you as the moderator or MC.
Okay, thank you very much for the explanation. Now I'm waiting for perhaps not only for the questions, but if you have something to share, or if you have some additional information about the alphabets, or which is related what Ibu Vera told, I hope you may uh,
Raise hand ya, raise hand.
give your questions or statement. Okay, I will wait. May you may raise your hand perhaps or open your. Okay, Ibu Lucy.
Okay, thank you for the time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you for the time. I want to ask uh, about the tema is how to teach alphabet. Yeah,
Big.
is it for junior high school or for elementary school?
Uh, Especially I teach in junior high school, so um, the, like when elementary school, maybe teach English alphabet.
For Ibu Lucy, this is how Ibu Vera explained that Ibu Vera teach in junior high school, so Ibu Vera explanation about alphabet uh, for teaching how to teach alphabet in junior high school. What do you think? Is it good enough, or do you need
Yes.
explanation?
Yeah. Okay, thank you. But Miss Vera explained that there are 10 tips yeah for teach alphabet, just like for elementary, such as using tadi ya tadi tuh ya menggunakan magnet atau apa ya. Jadi seperti yang sangat basic sekali gitu ya eh, mengajarkannya gitu. Tapi kalau misalkan di junior high school eh, apa kita kan sudah ke how to pronounce the word gitu ya, not to teach alphabet again, but tidak ada salahnya gitu ya. We teach alphabet again, how to spell the word gitu ya. Seperti misalkan mengeja ya, mengeja apa kata sama huruf juga kan kita banyak yang salah seperti itu. Mungkin ada tips yang lainnya lagi gitu yang misalkan kita kan tidak di basic lagi sebetulnya udah kalau misalkan siswa tuh udah level middle ya ke tengah gitu intermediate gitu harusnya kalau di junior high school, tapi ya mungkin sebetulnya masih banyak sih ya pada kenyataannya siswa yang di junior high school juga pronunciation-nya harus dibetulkan lagi termasuk juga saya sebetulnya ya guru-gurunya juga harus belajar lagi gitu ya pronunciation yang baik dan benar. Itu aja sih. Terima kasih atas waktunya.
Okay, thank you very much for Ibu Lucy. Yes, I agree with you. Sometimes we can ignore the simple or the basic thing for our students. Don't it's my habit too. I always think that it's small thing for me, but for the student, not it is not the same. Because our brain, our teacher brain, it will be different with our students, especially uh, in a suburb area. Pasir Jambu is very complicated students. We have many different background, and I can understand what is the goal of Ibu Vera to take the theme for this meeting using alphabet. Although it is very simple, the basic, but if the student can understand from the basic and from the start, we can continue for higher material using the basic one. Okay, thank you very much, Ibu Lucy. Next, Ibu Dea. Okay, Ibu Dea, it's your time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Halo Mrs. Vera, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Sehat, senang bertemu kembali. Mungkin ingin menambahkan sedikit ya, boleh gitu ya. Ya, the theme or the topic of today's discussion is very simple about learning alphabet. But I think it's very important, like Mrs. Lucy mentioned and Mrs. Yani mentioned before, because our students, mereka di kurikulum Merdeka kan di elementary mereka tidak apa ya mendapatkan bahasa Inggris sedari awal ya gitu. So during the time in their junior high school, mereka ya seperti mengulang lagi dari awal gitu bahasa Inggris itu. Maka ditekankan untuk mempelajari alfabet gitu, apalagi pronunciation kita dari awal lagi gitu. Walaupun sebenarnya saya sering menekankan ke siswa kalau ngomong tuh nggak boleh salah. Nanti kalau salah pronunciation jauh artinya gitu, bisa bisa berubah dari bad ke bad ke bad itu kan sangat jauh berbeda ya gitu. Beda huruf satu saja bisa beda makna gitu. Tetapi ya itu apa ya, that's the challenge gitu for us as a teachers today. Gitu. Apalagi dengan apa ya, sumber yang terbatas gitu. Kadang-kadang eh, maaf gitu, kadang-kadang anak-anak juga sering ketawa gitu kalau saya ngomong gitu ya. Eh, cas cus katanya kalau di kelas tuh gitu. Padahal ya ya memang ya ya kewajiban kita seperti itu gitu untuk mengajarkan gitu ya. Tapi ya mungkin karena mereka they are not very familiar with English gitu. Sometimes ya kedengarannya mungkin asing gitu di telinga mereka. Nah, tapi ya itu salah satu keutamaannya untuk mengajarkan to teach alphabets I think. Apalagi kita eh, pernah mendapatkan apa mata kuliahnya phonetics and phonology ya ketika dulu gitu pada saat kuliah gitu. So I think the topics of today's discussion is very interesting and it's very helpful for us as a teachers, but also as a time, maksudnya ketika di untuk junior high school bisa dikembangkan lagi gitu untuk misalnya ketika nanti disesuaikan dengan temanya bisa kita pakai teknik misalnya coba sebutkan 10 kata yang starts with M gitu. Selain misalnya memperbaiki pronunciation, it's also help them to memorize little by little words that in English, tetapi yang bukan hanya sehari-hari, tetapi kata-kata lainnya yang jarang digunakan. Mungkin seperti itu ya. saya dari saya pribadi. Thank you Mrs. Vera, thank you Mrs. Yani.
Okay, thank you very much for Ibu Dea. What a helpful advice. I think the Ibu Vera only show not all the technique for teaching alphabet. It's only one, perhaps based on her experience in the class. I think no there's no apa ya. Jadi nggak ada yang salah dengan metode, nggak ada yang salah dengan cara. Itu semua tergantung dari it will depend on the condition of our student. Sometimes with our facilities also nobody perfect also, but semuanya akan lebih sempurna kalau misalkan disesuaikan dengan kondisi kita masing-masing yang ada di lapangan. Okay, any other question or statement will be shared tonight? Raise your hand. Okay. Ibu Tariana, I can see you raise your hand.
Okay. I'd like to share my experience how to teach alphabet. I usually use the games such as Hangman. I have show how to apa to do this game. For example, it is an animal and you said A, no, B, no, until the person is hanged. Okay, hangman. You can see from my the latest video, previous video about how to make hangman, and I think it's very interesting for the student to participate and motivate. They are motivated in learning. Yeah, using
Okay.
hangman. And then
Amen.
uh, quiz, like a quiz. For example, I see with my little eyes an animal start from S. It is very long, like that, and it
Okay.
has no leg. What is it? Yeah. Okay, what is your
Snake.
answer?
Snake.
Snake. Okay, all the student, most of the student raise hand and say snake. Nah, like that. So they are very what? Very
Excited.
actively motivated in learning. So I use games, I use quiz to do this what the alphabet, and also song like Bu Pera say A B C D E F G. Okay, some letters are usually misspoken like A, I, I, I.
E.
Nah itu ya, yang A jadi E, I jadi I, E jadi I. Nah itu anak-anak kan puyeng ya ketika menyebutkan itu yang apa vokal ya, yang vowel itu. Nah jadi
Okay.
kita emphasize this power. Oke, kadang-kadang I, nah itu kan justru yang saya ini yang paling sesuai gitu to teach ini menurut based on my experience is hangman. Jadi hangman itu langsung ke abjadnya satu-satu dan membuat kata ya. It could be tentang hewan boleh, mau tentang apa food atau anything ya. That is the thing in the class, for example, itu ya tebak-tebakan, tapi pakai
Okay.
hangman. Dan mereka sangat senang ketika kita bagi itu sampai 2 jam pelajaran, Bu tambah lagi, Bu tambah lagi, ya the time is up. Nah itu waktunya udah habis. Jadi kita pembelajarannya kita buat grup. Itu kan biasanya 4 row ya. 4 rows in a class. Itu grupnya A, B, C, D. Nah, itu ya kita bersaing kompetisi di sana. Kemudian kita kasih contoh how to carry out the hangman procedure ya. Nah, kemudian misalnya kita kasih ini hanya satu, just one sentence. It is an animal gitu aja. Jadi si petunjuknya jangan terlalu banyak. Mereka kan berpikir-pikir. Nah, kemudian grup A kasih saja satu, A misalnya. Oh no, tidak ada. Langsung buat garis. Grup B, jadi satu-satu sampai akhirnya semuanya kebagian. Jadi yang di depan itu dia tidak menjawab kan teman-temannya seperti itu. Dan mereka sangat senang sekali ketika ada skornya ya. Ini putaran pertama grup A itu 400 misalnya. Dan mereka sangat senang the time apa ya the time they feel the time is very fast gitu. Jadi Bu udah tambah lagi Bu, nggak ini masih mau gitu. Nah itu ya kalau kalau saya, nah kalau misalnya yang nyanyi-nyanyi bisa juga dipakai. Nah kalau waktu di SD ya tadi tadi yang disebutkan beberapa tips itu apa ya lebih lebih sesuai waktu di kelas 4 itu ya, kelas 4. Kalau di kelas satu, satu 2 waktu saya di SD Merdeka itu bisa Bu, tapi kalau di SD di sini susah gitu. Jadi beda-beda sih, ya it's depend on the situation. Kalau waktu di SD Merdeka saya yang the day, yang Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Nah, seperti itu dengan nyanyi mereka bisa langsung. Tapi kalau di sini kan harus berkali-kali, jadi it's depend on the situation and the condition of the students. Nah, tadi kan ada beberapa tip yang saya ini, oh saya pernah gitu, itu dilakukan waktu saya mengajar di SD seperti itu. Tapi nggak apa-apa sekarang ya, mau SD mau SMP kalau misalnya kita perlu kondisi kita lihat situasi walaupun di SMP ya kita ajarkan aja seperti di SD gitu ya. Jadi tadi yang disebutkan Bu Dea, maybe some student ya didn't have English at uh, at
Patrick.
elementary school. Oke. Okay. Thank you Bu Yani.
Okay. Thank you very much for the brief explanation from Ibu Tariana. Maybe for other participants who will add or questions for us or will share your experience during your teaching method based on related material from Ibu Vera about alphabet. Okay, just okay. No one?
Oh, okay, our topic today, how to teach the alphabet. Okay, we have newcomer here, Bu Intaniati, Bu Rana. Okay, can you open the camera? Ini dari SMP atau dari SD mana, Bu ini? Alhamdulillah ya, kita ada ini ya dari bukan dari bahasa Inggris, MGMP bahasa Inggris. Alhamdulillah ini ada beberapa dari luar. Ini salam kenal Bu Intaniati. Jadi setiap pertemuan kita ada yang dari luar ya, yang sama-sama kita belajar di sini ya. Kalaupun ada kesalahan, it's a part of learning ya. Jadi jangan inilah biasa. Kalau ada salah atau gimana kita bareng-bareng aja, jangan ragu-ragu gitu. Bu Yani mungkin ada yang nanya lagi atau gimana?
Nggak ada, Bu. Everybody raise their heads. Their hand is just like me. Si dakep dari balem.
Materi lain dari Bu
Okay, Bu
Tariana.
Vera, what the most characteristic of the students? You said before about kinesthetic, audiolingual. Yeah, it's based on the learning style of the student. How about in Pasir Jambu?
Look
Uh,
like
Pak-
this.
Who is various, many various students, many various uh, visual, auditory, kinesthetic. Visual, like in my students, if there is a picture, they can answer. They can say about the material, the method. Jadi anak-anak tuh kalau dikasih gambar itu bisa, ada yang bisa menjawab gitu ya. Kalau ada seorang yang apa ya, yang tidak mau diam, maunya keluar, tapi kalau itu dan apa ya, turis yang oleh Bu Yani didatangkan, wah itu semangat. Sama saya suka dikasih, wah kamu Siti, kamu dikasih 100 sama Ibu karena speakingnya bagus. Nah itu dikasih jempol sama saya. Ternyata balik lagi pas di kelas mah Bu, saya mau keluar. 1 jam itu mah nggak datang-datang. Itu
Kemana itu Bu?
nggak tahu, keliling. Kalau ada turis, senangnya minta ampun dia. Sama saya memang dia bagus kalau dalam itunya ya Bu ya. Dalam speakingnya dia bagus.
Maaf,
Kinestetiknya keluar. She wants to out. We want to out. To go out.
Mungkin dibawa ini aja belajarnya keluar Bu. Di luar.
Iya.
Nah, juga dibawa keluar juga suka.
Halo.
Ya. Patio.
Welcome, Patio.
Sorry for coming late to the meeting.
It's okay.
Just arrived from somewhere.
Wis, mantap.
Very busy people, person.
Unfortunate people.
How are you? Tio,
Okay.
next time. No,
Let's return to the topic being discussed. It's about how to teach alphabet, right?
Yes,
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
that's fine.
I found some students' difficulties in differentiating how to say, let's say, pronounce A, E, and I. Okay,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
How
I
loud
the
and clear.
uh, the problem that I mostly find in my class is it seems that the students find it difficult to differentiate A, I, and E. Okay,
Okay.
so how do you treat these three alphabet so that the student will get the idea how to differentiate those three alphabet. Thank you.
For the question, Theo, what refreshing question?
Yeah, yeah. How to how to make it easy for the students to differentiate between those three alphabet between A, I,
E,
and E.
E.
They are most often or mostly misunderstood and mistakenly pronounced by the students. How do you treat them?
Okay. Thank you very much. What do you think, Vera? Do you have any answer?
um,
First, I will
uh,
give the voice. I will give the time to Ibu Vera first.
oh yeah, thank you. The, if the student falls on A, ya, A, saya selalu gini Pak, ini apa mulut mulut selalu dibunyikannya A, A gitu ya. Saya I itu selalu mulut saya selalu dibuka-buka gitu biar saya suka bilang monyong, monyongkan atau lebarkan atau luaskan ini mulutnya. Jadi ya, don't be ashamed, jangan malu begitu. Like A ini apa ya bibir bibir ini dengan ini jadi harus bersatu. Jadi harus A gitu ya. Kemudian kalau misalnya I itu harus terbuka. I. Nah, I berarti I harus apa ya? Ini bibirnya harus harus ya like I do. Jadi anak-anak itu selalu apa ya sama saya ditekankan kalau saya mengatakan I coba bibirnya lihat ibu gitu, mulutnya lihat ibu gitu. Itu membedakannya. Like this, Pak Tio. Miss
Thank you very
kalian.
much for that explanation. Maybe for other participant who will add or based on your experience, how to differentiate between among the three word. Uh, Not only Ibu Vera, you can answer this question. Perhaps any other participant who will add Ibu Vera, because I believe you're still waiting for other explanation, right?
For sure.
Okay, thank you, Bu Yani. I'd like to add some information. Uh, I have explained before. There are three letters E, I, A ya. Seringkali itu yang I jadi I, jadi A, kemudian jadi I. Nah, itu ya. Okay, we can make the emphasis. Jadi ketika kata-kata itu kita garis bawahi, jadi harus sering ya practice makes perfect itu. Jadi latihannya diperbanyak untuk kata-kata itu. Kalau misalnya kita menggunakan hangman, carilah yang kita kasih contoh misalnya yang banyaknya I sama E. For example, tadi kan ada misalnya snake, kemudian apa kata-katanya itu yang ada
Terlibat.
ininya, ada sama i-nya gitu. Jadi kan sering ya itu in words. Jadi tidak kata per kata tapi yang i, a-nya itu sering dipakai gitu, dijadikan latihan. Nah, seperti itu. Jadi eh kalau i gitu kan sambil senyum apalagi i-nya panjang i, jadi itu dibacanya i. Nah, itu. Tapi kalau ini kan alfabet yang per ini ya, per fonetik per i jadi I. Nah, itu saya gunakannya di hangman. Ya, it is an animal. Ya. Nah, misalnya i no, itu kan it kan ya. Nah, Bu itu it maksudnya i bukan e. Nah, kalau di bahasa Inggris itu i gitu ya. Jadi no, ini nggak ada. Tadi katanya ini nah, seperti itu. Jadi kita make emphasis untuk kata-kata atau vowel yang ini yang sering menjadi kesulitan. Jadi kita selalu memberikan konfirmasi atau emphasis untuk letters yang dianggap sulit seperti itu. Jadi kita ulang-ulang kemudian kita banyak latihannya seperti itu kalau saya. Nah, itu kita yang saya rasakan hangman itu sangat bagus untuk alfabet seperti itu latihan alfabet. Oke, thank you.
Bu Yani.
Okay.
Uh, okay. First of all, I just want to say that you look different.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
If there is no name on the screen, I don't think that I will recognize your face.
Patio, let's back to the track, okay?
Okay. This is maybe this is what I did and what I do in my class. So at least the students have to be able to pronounce their own name first. See what I mean?
Yes.
So we treat them to be able to let's say to pronounce to spell their name first. So that's the first one, and the second one I usually spell the student's name. Spell when I'm calling their name, let's say mengabsen, calling for the roll. I spell, let's say, example Yani ya. For the one whose name is spelled by me, please raise your hand. Example, YANI. So the one who is the name is spelled must raise their hands. So at least they can let's say what is it? They can spell their own name first. I think it's not too difficult for the students to spell their own name after we drill them individually. I think that's all. That's all my experience.
May I ask question Pak Tio?
Yeah.
Do you mention the student names in order or random?
Random.
Oh, random.
Yeah.
So the student should prepare.
Yeah. Before I spell their name, they have been drilled first gitu, in order to avoid the mistakes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I think that's just like spelling bee, right? Spelling bee game. So
Yeah.
yes, it similar with that, perhaps, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your explanation, Patio. Maybe other participant who will answer or who will add what Patio asked before. Patio yang menjawab.
I'm sorry, Patio.
Huh?
No sorry teh, no sorry teh. Kalem.
You are not making, you are not doing mistake. You need to. You don't need to sorry.
No sorry, no sorry teh, sorry teh. Okay,
You haven't done
next.
anything wrong to me.
Yes, nothing wrong with Ibu Vera. Okay. Any the participant who will answer or who will add some information about Patio's question?
Maybe some question, other question, yeah, you can welcome.
The last
We have
can
12
the
minutes to go.
12 minutes to go. Perhaps one question, yes.
Mm.
Yes. Only one question more.
Bu Dea.
Boleh menambahkan lagi, Miss?
Boleh, boleh, Ibu.
Iya, dulu pernah saya ada pengalaman waktu di SD ya, main tebak-tebakan. Nah, pernah gitu kan kayak waktu kayak Patio tadi, jadi spelling bee. Nah, misalnya, misalkan spelling words ya, kalian tebak words-nya apa. Misalkan BECOME. Katanya apa? Oh, itu kan langsung mereka tuh kayak cepet-cepet gitu menebak. Nah, aku pernah bikin games kayak gitu. Jadi misalnya itu menarik dan jadi memotivasi mereka untuk berpikir cepat gitu, menebak kata dalam bahasa Inggris. Atau misalkan bisa disesuaikan temanya, kalau temanya hewan kita spelling apa gitu. Nah, itu untuk selingan aja sih, untuk ice breaking bisa. Nah, games yang melibatkan alfabet tapi maksudnya memotivasi mereka untuk berpikir cepat gitu dan fokus. Kan kalau spelling bee gitu yang biasanya ribut jadi fokus semua mendengarkan kan ya, seperti itu. Ya paling hanya ingin menambahkan sedikit sih seperti itu. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you very much for Ibu Dea. Based on my experience, especially for the games related with the vocabulary or pronunciation or alphabets, lastly I use the games called the last word. Perhaps I started with book. The student will continue for the ending word K with the other word. So it will be related not only for the certain category, you may choose any kind of word, but every student will take turn based on the last word they heard. I think that's one of my technique to add not only for the vocabulary but also to make focus on the last alphabet they heard from their friend or from me. Salah satunya seperti itu. Terakhir kemarin mengajarkan, menambahkan atau bermain ice breaking atau menambahkan pembelajaran dalam hal kosakata dalam bahasa Inggris.
Kalau boleh tahu contohnya kayak gimana, Miss?
Misalkan begini, students, listen to me. I will give a word, so you may continue the word. Listen atau pay attention to the end of the word. Perhaps I will start it with a word book. Listen to the book. So the students will remember or will find the other word begin with K word. So they will say K key. So the ending is Y. So the other students will take turn the many kind of words. Jadi kata-katanya akan bervariasi, tidak hanya misalkan tentang benda, tentang binatang, biasanya suka saya bebaskan saja.
Iya.
Jadi misalkan saya mulai dengan kata book, nanti kan ujungnya kan K. Mereka akan mencari misalkan kangaroo, nanti ujungnya O. Mereka akan pay attention to the last word, to the last sound, to the last alphabet. Ya misalkan O, orange, nanti akan berakhir lagi di E, misalkan seperti itu.
Oh, berantai ya? Jadi kata berantai ya, Miss ya?
Ya, kalau
Iya.
kata
Bu Yani, Bu Yani,
jadi kalau ya kenapa?
not the word, maybe the letter, the last letter.
No, yeah, the last letter. Yeah, the last letter. But I think it's related with alphabet also.
Oh,
Kayaknya
Bu Yani, hey,
no.
let's give it
Maaf.
a try. Let's give it a try.
Oh iya, boleh.
Okay,
Biar seru
you
ya.
you mention you say one word and we continue.
Yes.
Okay,
Starting from, okay?
okay.
Okay. Everybody listen to me. I will say glass. Next, Ibu Intan.
Sound.
Song.
Sound. Sound.
Yes,
Sound.
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 Yes.
Yes, next, Ibu Riris.
Free kan?
Yes. Or everybody will raise
Uh,
your
deep,
deep.
Miss. Deep.
Deep. Yes, deep. Deep. Ibu Karyani.
Purple.
Purple. Okay. Next, raise your hand.
Egg. Egg.
Egg. Yes,
Egg.
that's right.
Glass. Bisa.
Apa ya?
Giraffe.
Tadi itu apa? Eggs atau egg?
Egg.
Pakai
Egg.
atau enggak?
Jelas,
G.
Egg.
No. Without S.
Egg.
G. Egg.
Oji.
Goat ya, goat.
Giraffe. Goat. Giraffe. Right.
Tai.
It's
Giraffe. Goat kan goat tadi jadi tai.
yeah. Nah, the game like that, Patio.
Yeah.
Like this.
Hmm.
Eagle, like eagle.
Okay, maybe some picture can help the student to memorize. Ya, biasanya di kelas-kelas itu kan A itu ada gambar apa itunya ya, yang dari A. Nah, kalau di waktu di SD itu, kalau biasanya kan kita beli ya suka ada itu posternya, tapi
Oh ya.
waktu di SD itu buat sendiri gitu. Jadi mereka itu lebih apa ya, lebih ingat. Misalnya yang mau kata A, yang mau dari mau N, mau apa saja gitu ya. Anak itu ditempel di apa kayak word wall gitu, disimpan di tembok. Jadi
Tembok.
karya anak itu, tapi mereka lebih ini ya, lebih apa lebih ingat karena mereka buat sendiri, bukan dari poster yang kita beli 3 ribuan itu.
Oke, ada yang satu-satu itu ada yang ready made itu. Ready made. Yang ukuran KTP ada itu nama binatang sama gambar binatang sama apa?
Sama
Sama
Inggrisnya gitu ya.
di tag juga ada itu.
Iya,
Iya, ada yang udah ready made yang kayak kartu-kartu Uno kayak gitu, Pak.
Iya, kayak flashcards ya, Miss Ika ya. Gitu ya.
Iya.
Tinggal download banyak
So,
sih.
Nah, justru
student.
yang lebih diingat itu kalau mereka kayak gambar sendiri gitu. Jadi buatan mereka sendiri menggambar. Ini
Ya,
misalkan
boleh, bisa.
si itu cat itu ada gambar kucingnya gitu, walaupun tidak sebagus yang dipakai
Iya.
di print gitu ya. Nah, mereka itu
Iya.
sangat ini lebih ini ya, memorization-nya
Iya.
itu lebih kuat gitu daripada mereka menghafal yang sudah ada. Nah,
Lihat
udah
gambar ya.
karena tidak ada mungkin ikatan batin dalam membuatnya gitu. Nah, jadi
Iya.
Iya.
hasil-hasil karya mereka ditempelkan dan mereka lebih ingat kalau yang seperti itu. Jadi sebagai media juga bisa digunakan
Iya.
semacam word wall gitu ya. Dictionary. Nah, itu.
Oh iya, seperti mini dictionary yang Mrs. Vera pernah bahas ya.
Ya, word wall kayak gitu. Jadi siswa teh choose any card and the letter card. So and then mereka they mention any other words. For example, for card gitu. Jadi mengingat katanya awal kata dari huruf yang sudah mereka gambar di kartunya gitu ya, bisa ya.
Ya, banyak berarti ya, banyak cara.
Banyak metode ya, banyak cara ya.
Iya, alhamdulillah.
The method it will be depend on our student situation, with our students condition also, and our facilities also. banyak faktor ya yang akan melibatkan kita untuk menggunakan sebuah metode itu seperti apa. Tidak ada yang salah dengan metode.
Yeah,
thank you.
there is no one best method.
It will be depend on many factors. Okay.
Sesuaikan dengan kebutuhan siswa ya.
Yang salah itu kalau gurunya nggak ada di kelas, itu baru salah.
That is right.
Betul sekali.
Mindiran.
Aduh.
Okay, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Two more precious minutes. This is my first time join this meeting. I'm very sorry.
Ini ya, yang jarang masuk ini Bu Yani salah satunya ya, one of the members. Kalau Bu Vera mah always
Makasih banyak loh idenya Miss Yani.
always present, makanya
Tadi
harus
bakal aku
di ini
coba
dulu
di
ini
kelas.
ya, dihukum dulu atau di it's okay, Bu Yani. Thank you for your participation here.
Tapi sekali muncul, wah menyala.
Anda ya. Okay, thank you very much for your time. I think from Pasir Jambu, it's enough, Ibu Tariana.
Yeah, okay, it's enough. The time is over.
Okay, thank you very much for all of your attention, and I hope this will be beneficial for your daily activities, especially for teaching how to teach alphabet from Ibu Vera mentioned. And I hope it is not the last performance. It is not the last joining for me. And we apologize if there is some mistakes or some wrong pronunciation or some words like Patio always corrected me. Thank you very much for all of you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. You may leave the room.
Yes.